Up and up that way somewhere is Wyoming Peak, the highest point in this range at around 11,300 feet, somewhere right around there. Nothing super tall. There's how I came in. It's a beautiful drive in here. Some rough spots, definitely want four-wheel drive. Over here is where I camped. So I'm getting ready to go here for now. So I'll check back in with you here shortly and we'll see how far I've gotten. I had no idea these mountains were, it's my first time here. And I had no idea these mountains were so beautiful. I mean, look up ahead, across the valley there. I'm perched high above the Jeep, working these switchbacks still. Trail's still nice, it's been maintained. They do allow motorcycles on this trail, so there's definitely signs of them coming up here, and they're probably the ones who bring the chainsaws up here, keep the trail clean. Getting the first looks of summits here. And first look at sunshine, woohoo! I'm kind of hoping for it. The flowers are amazing right now, of course, this time of year in the mountains. Above the tree line now, for the most part. And there's the summit. Gonna take a little break here before I go up that. I don't know if you can see, the trail goes right up the middle of that green patch and then kind of slides does a little switchbacking basically just to the top. But it's gonna be pretty steep. So it should be pretty fun. Yeah, here's looking back out towards the east. So beautiful up here. Of course, I'll say that about most mountain ranges anyway. the old fire lookout. Hey, Mr. Pica. Is this your home now? Let's have a look around. Actually, I'm gonna take a break and then we'll look around. How does that sound? There. Hi, buddy. Let's have a look around this summit. Wyoming Peak. Over here is rocks. Over here is Coffin Peak, or Mount Coffin or Coffin Mountain. I'll put a little something at the bottom of the screen. Well, this looks like it's got some shingles on it, so it's probably part of the roof right here for the old fire lookout. Well, you gotta be careful, don't step on any nails when you're up here. And there's the saddle that it came up on. I don't really want to walk over here on this mess. There's glass over in the middle. I can get a little closer. Yeah, a lot of glass. I mentioned nails. Oh, there's an old sardine tin. So it looks like, anyway. And just all the nails. I mean, it's one thing, I was sitting over here. You can see where my backpack is. That's where I had lunch, but I don't really think I'm going to walk across any of this. Well, that about does it for my trip here to Wyoming and to the Wyoming Range, and then here to Wyoming Peak. Pretty much covers all the Wyoming there. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get down off of here. This whole valley that I drove up to get here is beautiful, like really beautiful. As you come in out of the Great Basin of Wyoming, which is near desert-like, and the next thing you know, you're rolling through these green valleys. It's very, very nice here. Great job to Wyoming. Thanks to this switchback, I naturally get to pan around the valley. Up? I don't want to go up. I already did. Okay then. So many switchbacks, I can't tell if I'm making progress. I mean, yes, I'm going down. I did run into another hiker, no way. I did not expect to run into anybody at all here today. It's a weekday, so it's Friday. It's still a weekday. Pretty sure me going down this mountain reminds me of why I started base jumping. There's got to be a faster way down. I did all that work to get up on top. Just jump off. Well, pretty sure I'm getting near the bottom. I just passed Stewart's tree. Probably got like 10 or 20 more switchbacks before I get down there. Gravy. All right. Hi. Welcome to Wyoming. It's beautiful here.